Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So I've received the Pro, and of course I wanted to share with you what I got and how it looks. And this is the bundle that we're gonna open up too, that came with it, and see what we can do with it. Okay, these are the stencils. They are huge to compare them on TV. Yeah, they're huge in person. Let's see. Next is cardstock, the pearlescent. Really nice. Let's see. Okay. Then we've got two edgeables. Nice. And the two stencils with some dies to create boxes. Okay. Let's see the machine itself. The box is huge and it's heavy. Okay, let's see. Okay, these are the plates. Nice. Okay, here it is. I put it on my turntable and it works perfectly. Nice. And this beauty is huge. I brought my purple Gemini to compare, and there you go. Let me move a little bit. Yeah, it's big. I love it. So let's see what we can create with it. Okay. So here's the Pro. It's on my turntable right here. Really easy to use, and it fits perfectly fine on my 15-inch turntable that I made. And of course, if you want to know how to make one, I will put a link in the description section or in the cards right at the top over here. So you can click and it's gonna take you straight there. Let's use this stencil to create a background. Let's see. So all you need is cardstock that you're gonna use, and of course you can place it this way, but there is space over here. So what I would do is like this. You can place it like this, but I want hearts to be more closer to the edges too. So you would place it however you want. As you know, stencils are quite easy to figure it out. And I would just secure it a little bit to my mat from all sides. Or if you have stick and spray, you can use that. But tape works quite nicely. Grab your ink. I'm using Chinese red. It's water reactive. And just go for it. So now I only have this much. All you have to do is line up a few more hearts here and there. You can use different sides of the stencil. Let's see, either this side or this side, whichever you like it. Okay, and let's continue this. And then you go again, finish it. So I did this on pink paper with red ink, and I used it to make a background. Of course, you can see I used it to use it in the card. And this is what I came up with. Nothing too fancy, but so this is a shaker card that I made from Crafter's Companion. The shaker dies. This is the card. Then I just did some layers with black cardstock and the pattern that we made. And of course I did these panels for the top and the bottom. Let's see, I'll put this like this so you can see it. Then I used some nesting dies. Again, these are from Crafter's Companion, but you can use any other ones that you have. You can use anything else that you have. Just the ones that I have are from Crafter's Companion. And then I would place it this way, and then I would put my shaker on top. And when you open it, you can put a sentiment or something here, and that's it. Of course, you don't have to have love. I just decided to do love because it's hearts. So let me glue this thing real quick and show you the finished results. Okay, so this is it. Really easy, really fun. Make your own background. Now you have something unique. You don't buy this at store, you actually create it, so you can always customize it however you like. Okay, so this is our first project. So next, let's do this box. Okay, so you can make this by tracing around the paper, or you can actually just use these parts and create your own box. I'm just thinking if I should do white or black. Let's do black. And right now I will be using the 65 pound paper. Okay. You can just go like this, or you can cut it. So first we need our plastic top plate. Then we need our embossing folder. Then we'll need our paper. Then our stencil. Then we will need our plastic shim and our top plate. And let's go through. Once it goes in this way, then I turn my table and I don't have to reach over. I just grab it when it comes back to me the same way it went in. So let's see. One thing I want to say while we're on this subject before I reveal stuff. This and this, these shims. This is a magnetic shim. This is an embossing shim. And these two are never, ever in the same sandwich. It's like a rule. You have to like know that, and like remember. If you already know this, it's fine. If somebody is a newbie or, you know, just didn't quite ever use it, these two shims are never in the same sandwich. Never ever. If this one goes in, this one goes out. If this one goes in, this one goes out. So you can have this, the magnetic and metal shim together in the sandwich, like for really intricate dies, but these two are never in the same sandwich. Never. Okay, so let's see the results. I hope you will see it. Can you see? We've got all the score lines already. And all I have to do is just go around and cut it. So let me do that real quick. Okay, it only took me a few minutes to cut it. I used X-Acto knife to cut the openings, And the actual embossing helped a lot to guide the X-Acto knife. But as you can see, it's not so so perfect. Another thing, if you are by any chance, like a lot of us might be, an owner of a Cricut machine or any other machine that's, out there in the market. I own a Cricut, so I will speak for that. You can just trace this with a pencil marker, something dark on a light color cardstock. I would say white would be the best. And do the snap the shot or take a picture of it, and upload it to the design space. Your machine can cut this out for you and you don't have to use the stencil. But we'll continue how we did. I cut it. Make sure to burnish all the lines, and they already there in place, so really nice. So we've burnished all the lines, and now let's see, we will need to cut these pieces out, and we're gonna use them to cut into the box. And I like how there's 4 of them. Of course, I would prefer to have like a die for this, but since we don't have a die, so we work with it. Let's see. And now we'll just place these things inside. Okay, so here it is. I already took them out and kind of got rid of all the little pieces, and then all we would have to do is glue it like this. Okay, I probably will cut this tab a little bit smaller so it doesn't stick out. Unless you're putting some vellum or something inside, then you can place it first and then it will hide it. Okay, what else can you do other than this? We can use some markers or glitter pens, or these are metallic markers, or we can cut these pieces out because we have an outside edge and place it over it. So let me see. Let's do a few of them and see how it goes. Okay, so we've got these 2. You can place over here like this and like this. I'm gonna glue these 2, but first let's just use some pens to see the finish, and let's use gold again and see how it looks. Alrighty. Okay, here it is. This is how it looks with the metallic marker. This is just simple how it cut in. And these 2 are with that foiled cardstock. Really nice. I like it. Of course, you can then either add some acetate. You can't really see it, but it will make sure that nothing falls through it. Or you can add some vellum. This is how it's gonna look with the vellum. Really nice. You can place some string lights or something inside, or like a battery operated votive candle, like this. Okay, so let's put it together real quick the way it is for now. Okay, here it is. Then we will put these handles in like this, and then this goes through the hole and catches over here. Same thing with this one. And that's it. This is how it looks. You can have it be invisible and put stuff inside, but this is quite easy and fast. I like it. Okay, so let's say you don't want to mess with the stencil and cutting things out. Let me show you how to do a quick box like this, just with your scoreboard, top and the bottom. So, just to count this part, let's see, if you're gonna cut out all the way pieces, they're 2.5 inches, but this part is when it cuts out is about 2.25. So to make sure we accommodate the whole thing, where is it at? 2.5 inches, I will do like this one, 3 inches. And where's my score? So 3 inches. First, this one is gonna be our base, and this is our base, but I like to flip it over. And to accommodate the this part and the top that will close the box, and I will explain, of course, I'm gonna do 3 by 3 box, and then I will add another 1/2 inch to create this. So to give you a visual, let's say like this, just to create a box. Decide what box do you want to make, what's the size. You decide what size of the box. Let's say 3 inches. So that means, you know, all these sides are gonna be 3 inches because it's a square. But then to accommodate this design that I want, and then the top that's gonna, you know, close it, I will add another half an inch over here. Like this is 3 inches, and I will add 1/2 inch on top, and it's everywhere 1/2 inch. So now, so 3.5, 3.5. So that would be 7 inches, 8, 9, 10 inches square. That's all I need, 10 inches square. Okay, and now it's 10 by 10. And we're doing the base. So I turned it over, as I said, and we need to do 3.5 inches from each side. So 3.5 and score. Then again 3.5 and score. Again 3.5 and again 3.5. So my middle part is still 3 inches. My other parts are 3.5. Okay. And this is our box. All we have to do now is cut the tabs so we can close it. Same thing with the top. Of course, top I will be doing, like I already prepared, 1/2 inch. That means, let me show you. So our top is gonna be again 3 inches, but all I want is the 1/2 inch closure. So that means that's 1/2 inch on each side. That means I need to cut a 4 inch square. You do it on the lid side, right here on the lid side, and you just score 1/2 inch on each side like this. Then I've cut these pieces quite small because I'm gonna do the design in, and this is how it will look. You just cut a little bit notches and like this, and it will be the top. But of course I want to put the design in, and let's see, since we already did this design in, let's do that other design. Okay, so I finished it, and this is how it looks with some vellum. And when we put the top on, it doesn't cover the design. It has same you know, distance all around the design. Of course, you can do exactly the same like we did in here, you know, put the overlay or the markers. So let's see, I don't have a candle or fairy lights at this second, but I'm gonna use this light, and it looks really nice. I really like it. So if you don't want to cut into the box, let's say you pressed for time, you can just cut the pieces out and place it on the box like this. And this is this other box like this. I just placed a flower on top of it, and I just ran it through the machine exactly the same way in white like this. It gives me all this score lines, especially for these kind of half moon, or you know, score lines that, you know, kind of harder to make on its own. So here they are, and you can just cut these pieces out and place it straight on the box, and it's going to be a lot faster. And then it opens up, you can put stuff in there, and that's it. So the edgeable that I'm gonna use is this butterfly one, and we are going to create a big box with the butterflies on the side. And you will need a base, which I already prepared just in white, and I did it 7 inches square. And then I got this fun orange 12 by 12 paper, and we will need to create a lid to make sure we can you know, put the butterfly in. Let's see, so since we have a 7-inch base, we will do a 7-inch the top two. So since we have a 12-inch, that means I will need at least 2 1/4 or more. So to make a 7-inch and whatever's left over from 12, that means 5 inches. So I will do 2 1/2 on each side, and we're doing the lid. So let's do real quick 2 1/2. That should be plenty for the butterflies. Make sure you score them and burnish them before you put them through the machine, because if you do just scoring, later on it will be really hard to burnish them. So do that right away. So here it is. Then let's get this butterfly out. And as an edgeable, my first instinct to put it this way because it's an edgeable, but because this is a butterfly, it's a directional edgeable. So make sure you put it so the butterflies go in, because so when you close it, so the butterflies face the right way. Because even though I knew that, but as I did with this other color. You can see I didn't even weed it all the way because my butterflies are upside down. So make sure to place it correctly. Okay, and all I have to do is line up like this really nicely. If you want it to be just cut in, just leave it like this and it will be cut in. You can always add the bottom part over here to have it cut out. So let's leave it in and see. Alrighty. It cut nicely. Everything, almost everything is in the die. All I have is just a few pieces to poke out. And the butterflies are really nice and dimensional. And it looks really good cut in, not just cut out. So then you repeat exactly the same thing 3 more times, and you will end up with something like this. I put it together. I cut the pieces over here kind of, you know, small or thin, so it doesn't let's see if you can see it, so it doesn't go over the, you know, the design. And I did use the bottom part to cut it instead of just that one, but that part is really nice. So to save some time, I already pre-cut it. And then of course you can put some acetate or vellum on the bottom. So let's just put it on our bottom part of the box. Alrighty, and this is how the box looks. Really pretty, really put together. Imagine putting either a bow or a big butterfly. I think it's from Garden of Love collection, but don't quote me on that. I don't exactly remember the names. So this is how it looks. I really like it. Okay, so you don't have to use just these edgeables that came in the box. You can use other ones. So I wanted to show you what other box I did. So just plain box would be really nice with some of these pieces that came, you know, with the stencil. Just put 4 of them on top, and this is how it looks, really nice. Or you can add a few more panels to it and have it really nicely this way. Kind of really looks good. And this one, this box is 5 by 5, so it'd be perfect for 4 of those dies. And then one more box I did with totally different dies. I used this one on the top, and I used this one on the sides, and it looks really nice. I had some glitter cardstock on the bottom over there. I did not add anything here, but let me know, what would you put it here? I kind of like it this way, but it's sort of a little bit fragile. So what do you guys think? Should I put some maybe glitter cardstock on the bottom? Something like this, kind of to match the top. So when it, you know, put together, kind of have a little bit more structure. Or some acetate on the bottom, maybe like this. You can't see it, but it gives structure. So I would like to know your thoughts. So here are our boxes. Really nice. There's so many things you can create with the stuff that just came with the Pro, and I am truly in love with the Pro. The part that you can create bigger things is awesome. Okay, so this is it. So you can create your own backgrounds quite easily, like your own papers. But there's so much more you can create, and I will be showing a lot more what you can create with this big size machine, which I really like. So that's it. I hope you liked the video and everything that I've created, and if you did, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Share across the social media and your friends, and I will see you in the next video.